Hi everyone. Uh, 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 I'm your host Peter. Welcome. The new episode, the Peter's English podcast has started. I'm your host Peter, and if I want to stop some listeners uh, or viewers who want to escape right now, I have the new secret weapon. Yes, people. Yes, I have my new jingle, and I can start to read you like. Like famous stand-up comedians. Yes, people, I'm doing on purpose. I want to show you that I'm reading for my paper because I want to be funny and I like to be funny. And we can start with my new jingle. Learn English, be successful, change your life, open a lot of doors, create your own podcast, write your own novel. You don't need to be talented because learning English is for everyone. And yes, people, welcome. The cables are fighting with me. Don't kill me, please. Yes, people, the Peter's Christmas Ramble episode uh, has started and I be streaming for 1 minute and I don't know want to tell you. Yes, I know. People, I want to introduce you my new gear, and I think and hope that you can hear me without any problems. And I want to tell you everything, and I can increase, yes, people, increase the volume of monitoring device because it's too quiet for me. Yes, it's too quiet for me. Do you remember my yesterday's live stream where I when where I was uh, reading chapter 16 of my season 2 of my novel Vera the Vampire Girl Diary? Yes, people, Peter, don't be silly, don't be shy, and don't look into yourself. Look into your webcam because webcam is your lover. Webcam has to stay your lover. Webcam is your friend. Okay, I'm so happy that everything is working now. And yes, Peter, please return back into at the start at your first story. Yes, people, do you remember my yesterday's live stream? I don't think so because no one was online. Yes, there are a lot of people online, but no one was watching me. But I have to explain you the reason why the sound of my voice was too loud for you. And let's go. I want to tell you that the main reason was that the gain of my professional microphone was too high. You don't believe me, but it was too high. And it's the my new stand-up comedy routine because I used the gain on the right side of the title gain in the position for 1 a.m. or on the clock. And now I want to explain you what does it mean. That means that I used uh, that I used to use the most strongest setup of my microphone. That means the whole planet could listen to me while I was streaming and recording, and I discovered it thanks to AI chatbot, thanks to Microsoft Copilot. Thank you, Microsoft Copilot. only only thanks to you, I discovered it, and I think that I don't see the red color for stopping the recording, and everything's okay. I mean, yes, I can see that sometimes I can reach the red color of my OBS Studio for of my microphone, but it's nothing too serious, I think. And Microsoft Copilot explained me that Peter, that's the right side of the gain of your professional microphone means that it was that you were too strong. The whole galaxy could listen to you. The black hole in the our Milky Way uh, of our Milky Way galaxy could listen to you, and, and, and it could uh, call you and eat you. And it was a very good idea to reduce the gain of my microphone, and thanks to Microsoft Copilot, I turned it on the left side to the position for 8 p.m. And when I'm sitting in this position on my sofa, where my mic is in the front of me, you cannot see it because I'm using my new Quadpod that I want to talk later. It's in the front of me, but it's too far away from me, and I can use uh, this kind of setup. That means I don't need to reduce the volume of the microphone in my OBS Studio, and that's great. People, you don't believe me, but uh, I used to make my podcast differently. uh, I can tell you the whole story that of my podcast. I've been learning English since August 2022. I want to tell you the whole story. Please don't sleep. Please don't sleep. And I can Peter, please start. Don't talk rubbish. Uh, I simply started to chat with one Ukrainian girl. I wanted to meet her, but she didn't care about me, and she escaped from the chat, and she never did, and she never returned back. But this is not the story. And I wanted, oh Peter, don't destroy the cable of your headphones. And I wanted to learn Ukrainian language because I wanted to speak to her in Ukrainian language. But then I discovered and I realized, Peter, you have to learn English because English is an international language. Thanks to it, you can open a lot of doors. And I did it. I bought the simple English grammar book from the Slovak company, and I started to learn the English grammar. And people, you don't believe, but it was so interesting and for me, and I successfully finished it. And then I was thinking, Peter, you speak English. Let's go learn another language. And I thought that I learned that I really speak English. But then I realized, Peter, you want to speak English fluently. English is an international language, not something else. And I did it. I bought for myself new Slovak English grammar book from a Slovak company with the CDs, and I started to learn, and it was so interesting. I mean the English grammar, and you don't believe me, but I understood everything from the CDs, and I thought that Peter, now you really speak English. I successfully finished the book, the second English grammar book, before Christmas 2022. And then I bought for myself real English grammar books from the UK that you can buy in Slovakia, and I successfully finished it too, except the advanced mode. And then I bought for myself another English grammar book because I only wanted to learn English grammar and I didn't know something about how to learn English and so on. And then August 2023 I discovered jazykový mentoring.sk and výuka aj online.cz. No, I don't want to do any kind of ads for anyone. I only want to simply recommend you these two websites. Thanks to it, you can really open your eyes and learn English in the right way. That's all. And I discovered these Slovak and Czech websites for learning English, English learning platforms, and then I opened my eyes and I discovered that Peter, you have to practice everything. You need to practice your English grammar, vocabulary, reading, speaking, writing, pronunciation, and I discovered, thanks to the video from Eliška Krasná. Hi Eliška, thank you for your great job. And thank you people from Jazykový mentoring for your great job. I like your work. I'm sorry. And I started how can I start? Yes, this kind of a journey, and I discovered my favorite English podcasts that are Lux English Podcast, Peak English Podcast now with Georgiana, and All Ears English Podcast. And now I want to tell you about my favorite English podcast. Yes, again, because I want to recommend you how to learn English in the good and really good way. And at first, I want to talk about Lux English Podcast. Lux English Podcast is my favorite English podcast. I'm a proud Labster. Hi, Luke. Thank you for your good job. I'm a proud Labster, and I'm a proud member of LEP Premium. And Lux English Podcast is a very good English podcast. Luke Thompson is an English teacher, stand-up comedian. He's been teaching for 20 years and he's been podcasting for 15 years. His Luke's English podcast is about British English, British culture. It's very funny, educational, full of humor, and it's the best entertainment and show for me. I like it. It's better than any kind of stand-up routine and stand-up comedy shows in English. I like it. Look, it's very funny, and you can learn a lot from it. You can learn how to speak real British English, and that's great. You can listen to this kind of episodes. You can listen or watch Luke's Ramble talk show. You can watch interview with Luke's friend or family, or with Amber and Paul. Hi Amber and Paul. And Luke's storytelling, where Luke reads interesting stories in English, and he explains the English vocabulary, and the last kind of English. All his stories are, I think that I told everything, but I'm not sure. Yes, Luke's Ramble talk show interview with his friends, family, and unmarried Paul, and storytelling episode. Yes, I told everything, and I really recommend you people start to use LEP Premium. It's about real looks teaching. You can learn real British English, and it costs only $6 per month. You can support Luke because Luke is doing very good job. He created 968 episodes, and Luke is very funny. You will like it. It can be your favorite show too. Please support Luke and write him that he is great because he is great. And now my story how of my listening of Luke's English podcast. I discovered Luke's English podcast on my Pocket Cast on August 2023. I've been listening Luke's English podcast since August 2023 until now. I uh, I I have listened 880 episodes, and I really like it because it's my favorite show for learning English. And Luke, please continue with your great job. Don't quit. Don't quit. You are great. You are great. And I really hope that one day you can have more than 500 million followers and lot of million views because you need it, and you need it, and you have to have it because you are great. Every episode has at least 1 hour, and thanks to and yes and thanks to Luke has inspired me for creating my Peter's English podcast that I've been podcasting since June 24 until now. And now I want to speak about next English podcast, that is All Ears English podcast. It's about American English, American conversations with uh, with people. There are two hosts, Lindsay McMahon and Michelle Kaplan. I think they are great, funny, and very useful. Their podcast is very good. And the first favorite one is Speak English podcast now with Georgiana. Georgiana is very beautiful, very good uh, creator from the United States. Her Speak English podcast now is about American English and American culture. And now let's turn back to my Peter's English podcast. Now, people, you have discovered that my Peter's English podcast. Peter, please don't look into yourself. Look into your webcam. Don't move your head. Don't move your head. And you can, Peter, please continue. And now people can think that I'm crazy. No, I'm not crazy. I try to defeat my shyness. It's a big deal for me. Okay. Yes, thanks to Luke, I created this podcast because Luke has inspired me that people create your own English podcast and practice your English. And I did it. I remember the start of my Peter's English podcast. The first start was very hard because I created few audio episodes. Yes, it was, and I created thanks to my phone. Yes, and the starts are very hard. My first starts, my first episode were about and but then I bought no bot. I still used my phone, and I decided that my Peter's English podcast has to be about my own fairy tales in English, because Eliška Krasna told people, if you want to practice your writing skills in English, the best option is write your own English stories. And I did it. I started to write my own English fairy tales, um, and I created my whole. Peter, don't be scared. Yes, I know the webcam is it's so scared. It's so dangerous. It can eat me. No, please don't eat me. But okay, I tried to look into my webcam, and where I was, yes, I created my first ebook on Wattpad. It's called Peter's Fairy Tales. I think it has 30 stories. 30 stories about everything. And then I uh, yes, then I started to read because Elishka said, "People, you have to practice reading skills," and I did it. I read Bram Stoker by Dracula, and and the best inspiration for me were very beautiful and attractive female vampires, the lovers of Dracula. They were very beautiful, dangerous, uh, and they always use their beauty for hunting boys, and it was perfect. And this was the start of my main flagship female character, Vera the Vampire Girl. and and the second thing was that I'm scared of girls and I like to make fun of girls. And my main flagship female character, Vera the Vampire Girl, is dangerous. She's a dominatrix. She used her beauty as her weapon for hunting boys, and I added myself into this novel because I like to make fun of myself too, and I did myself as her boyfriend. And yes, it sounds crazy, but I like to do crazy and funny stories, and I did it. Vera the Vampire Girl Diary was my girlfriend in my novel, and uh, um, and she likes dominating Peter. She likes uh, to flirt in the front of her boyfriend Peter, and she likes and she enjoys when Peter is jealous. And then I thought, and then I was thinking, this is the best phrase, Peter. Your female character of your novel, Vera the Vampire Girl Diary, Vera the Vampire Girl is too dangerous. Yes, she is beautiful. She can bite you in every moment. She uses her beauty as her weapon for hunting boys, but she's the symbol of your fears. Yes, because Vera is symbol of my fears. Because I always think that the romantic relationship means the end of my dream, that is learning English, because I like learning English. And learning English is my hobby. And then I added to my story that Vera, the vampire girl, has to be a supportive female vampire girlfriend that has the same hobby as Peter, and it's learning English, because I think that the good romantic relationship has to have one common hobby, that is learning English in my case. And I added it to my story, and I decided to add funny, crazy dialogues, and I decided to create funny, comedy, crazy stories. And now my novel, Vera the Vampire Girl Diary, it's a funny comedy, wild, satirical comedy sitcom series on my Wattpad and on my website, petersenglishpodcast.com. Peter, don't be shy. Yes, you are online. Try to fight with your shyness. Yes, I'm red, right? A red pepper, but who cares? People don't care if you try to speak English. Yes, it looks dangerous. Yes, it's dangerous. But it's not other way. If you want to practice your speaking skills in English, you have to do it like me. and create your own English podcast and be successful. And I want to continue with my own Peter's story of my learning English. And I and at first, Where the Vampire Girl Diary, my novel, was the part of my ebook Peter's Fairy Tales. But then AI chatbot Microsoft Copilot inspired me, Peter, please do independent novel Vera the Vampire Girl Diary on Wattpad. It's a very good idea to do it, and I did it. I created my independent novel Vera the Vampire Diary on Wattpad, and now I created my series on Wattpad Vera the Vampire Diary. The first series has one prologue created by Microsoft Copilot and 40 chapters created by myself. I started to do the second season of my novel Vera the Vampire Diary. The second season has 16 chapters. That means my 16 stories and one prologue created by Microsoft Copilot, but the stories are created by myself. Okay, you can find it on my Wattpad. And the starts of my Peter's English podcast. Then I continue with only audio podcast, and I recorded everything thanks to my phone. And I thought, Peter, that is enough. You don't need anything else. You are not a professional like Luke by Luke's English podcast. But then AI chatbot Microsoft Copilot again inspired me, people. Please buy a professional stuff. Please buy your own microphone. Please buy new notebook. Please buy your webcam, because you need to improve your podcast. You need to be more professional. And I did it. You don't believe me, people, but I bought my gaming notebook. He is very strong. I know it was very expensive. I know, and you know too. But I think that is a very good idea, because thanks to my gaming notebook, I can stream and record in the same time without any problems, and that's great. I have enough power for my podcast, and then I bought my professional microphone that is very good. It was created by by professional company for making podcast for creators. And then at the start of this year, I bought my 4K webcam, but I started my real professional full HD video podcast on my YouTube channel and on my Spotify for creators. And I've been podcasting since June 2024 until now. And who helped me with this podcast? AI chatbots. Who else? Thanks to AI chatbots, thanks to ChatGPT, Microsoft Copilot, Gemini, Grok, Claude, and DeepSeek, I created this podcast. And yes, my first AI chatbot was ChatGPT. Thanks to it, I created this podcast. ChatGPT explained me and find for me on the internet the free podcast host Spotify for creators. Yes, I try my Quadpod that I and it works perfectly. Yes, it works perfectly. Okay, let's continue. And thanks to ChatGPT, I found free podcast hosting service for me. It's called Spotify for Creators, and I use it for my audio podcast. And then ChatGPT explained to me how to create my link in bio tool. It it explained me, but I can't use he because he's my friend. It explained me how to create my own website, how to upload, and how to use Spotify for creators, and that's great. And then it explained me, not I can use he, but I want to use it. It explained me how to create YouTube channel, and I did it, and I did it all. And thanks to AI chatbots, I've been podcasting because AI chatbots helped me with buying my professional gear, my my gaming notebook, with my microphone, with my webcam, and now with my new professional headphones and with my new Quadpod. And now I want to, yes, I can continue. Peter, you have been streaming for 30 minutes. Great. And now, and but I don't have any listeners, and I don't have any subscribers. I don't have everything. And these people, I've called it, is the new era of Peter's English podcast. And why? Because I bought professional headphones and AI tracking Quadpod for holding my webcam, and thanks to it I can do professional live streams, and thanks to it I can do mobile live streams when I because I can connect to it anything that has 1.4 screw. And now the best funniest situation, I have to tell you people that I didn't care about the gain, and all of my 300 episodes were recorded with a very strong gain. Perfect, Peter. Very good stand-up routine, and yes, the best fix stuff I use for monitoring my MP3 earphones with the very low volume, and I didn't know about it that the volume of my voice is too strong. Perfect. And yes, I was scared to look into my webcam. Yes, I don't always look into my webcam, but before I didn't look into my webcam, but I have to do it if I want, because I want to talk with you face to face, like Luke, like my hero, Luke, or other podcasters, creators, and I discovered it thanks to Microsoft Copilot. He explained me, Peter, please look into your webcam, and yes, I've been doing it, and I try to do it. Peter, please don't be scared of your webcam. I hope it doesn't want to eat me or attack me or something worse. But I don't know. But Peter tried to look into your webcam, and now I can see that the voice looks better. It's not so strong. But if I want to talk directly into my microphone, I need to speak directly into my webcam. Yes, people, this is the first episode with the right gain setup. On the left side of the gain, on the position 8, and now the best part of the story is my stand-up comedy routine with my Quadpod. At first, I was trying it for 2 days how to play with my Quadpod, because I didn't want to look into my webcam. I only wanted to look into myself. Yes, people. And then I discovered that I realized, thanks to AI chatbots, thanks to Microsoft Copilot, that I want to look into my webcam because I want to talk with you directly, face to face. And then I continued with my books. Thanks to it, I could put my webcam on my books because I wanted to open it as my Christmas gifts, and I did it. I opened it as my Christmas gifts. I mean my headphones, my professional headphones, and my Quadpod with the AI tracking function. And people, I discovered that I cannot. It works perfectly. That I cannot use my webcam connected to 1.4 screw in the same direction where is the eye of the AI tracking system of Quadpod. But 2 days, I think 2 days uh, ago, I discovered it was a big coincidence because the screw fall down on the ground with the holder of my phone uh, and with the 1.4 screw, and then I installed it. I mean the screw. I mean the 1.4 screw. You know what I mean. I installed it in the opposite way, and then I installed the webcam on this screw, and I discovered that my webcam is the same place, is in the on the same place like the eye of the AI tracking system. Great. And now it's a big discovery, and I can use the AI monitoring system, and it looks great. And I can use this AI tracking monitoring system of my that can monitor my movements. I think my moving that it can monitor my moving, and that's great. It's a big discovery. And okay, this was the Peter's Christmas Ramble episode about my English learning story. As you can see, I've been streaming and rambling without using anything for or any kind of text, and it's great. And now we can speak about the future of Peter's English podcast. Yes, people, because uh, the new year, the Sylvester is coming. Oh, Sylvester in Slovak. I'm sorry. The New Year's Eve is coming, and the New Year is coming, and I want to tell you that I like learning English. It's my hobby. I want to continue with learning English. That means I like watching movies and series in English. I like listening to my. Oh, this is too strong. And I like uh, and I like watching movies and series in English. I like listening to my favorite English podcasts and audiobooks in English. I like to do my Peter's English podcast, and I like doing my own English novel, Vera the Vampirical Diary, and I want to continue with it. And thanks to my new gear, my new headphones, thanks to my new professional headphones for monitoring the sound of my voice, and thanks to my Quadpod, the new era of Peter's English podcast has started, because now, and why I called it so, because now I discover how to really use the power of my microphone for after more than 300 episodes, and that's great. And I have my new jingle that I want to read you after every start of the episode. Oh, it looks terrible. Oh, okay. Okay, nothing bad happened. Peter, sit down without problems, relax. It's only um, it's only Ramble episode, and we can continue. And it looks great, this kind of episodes where I can sit. I don't need to be nervous or something like that. and everything works perfectly. And I want to tell you, can I tell you about my Christmas? Yes, you know about my Christmas gifts. It's my new uh, headphones. I mean my new professional headphones with my Quadpod, with the AI tracking. It's like to have your it's like having my new AI cameraman for uh, for 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 doing my full HD video podcast, and that's great. And I don't need to do my 4K video podcast because full HD is enough. And okay, I can see it. Oh, I have moved. I hope everything is okay, but it's okay. And yes, Christmas finished their job. Yes, because today is 27th of December 2025. How was your Christmas? Uh, I hope you were with your family, that you are not hungry. And can I explain you Christmas in my family? What can I tell you? Yes, in Slovakia we the first day is Christmas Eve. Christmas Eve is on 24th of December, and this is the most important day because uh, on Christmas Eve at 6 p.m. we eat Christmas dinner with our families, and after eating uh, our Christmas dinner, we can open our Christmas gifts, and we are going to watch our favorite fairy tales. I mean the Christmas fairy tales. And the second Christmas day is called uh, Christmas Day, and the last is called Saint Stephen's Day or Boxing Day in Slovakia. And what can I tell you? Yes, I can tell you about our traditional Christmas food. And it's of course cabbage soup full of pork meat and sausages. It's delicious. I like Christmas cabbage soup. And the second delicious food is bobalki. What is bobalki? Bobalki is something very sweet. It's like the kind of cake that we eat with poppy seeds. And the third food that we eat in my family is plums with potatoes. It's delicious, and that's all. And what else? This year, people, I didn't want it to watch any kind of fairy tales because I think these fairy tales are the same every year, and I don't want to, and I didn't want to watch it. And oh, Peter, you are you uh you have been streaming for 44 minutes. I want to stream for 1 hour and go and go sleep. Yes, of course. Yeah, yes, I want to continue. That this year I didn't want to watch any kind of fairy tale because they are boring now, because you can watch the same fairy tales every year. No, thank you. Yes, people, I played with my podcast. What else? I I played with my Quadpod with my new headphones, and I learned English. I watched my favorite animated series that it's called The Simpsons. I listened to my favorite English podcast, and I did I did my podcast. And tomorrow I want to write special New Year's Eve episode. I mean, no episode. I mean chapter, New Year's Eve chapter of season 2 of my novel, Virata Vampirical Diary. I hope that I can do it. We'll see. And I want to continue with writing of my novel because it's my hobby. I discover people that it's like that writing my novel Vera the Vampire Girl Diary, it's like watching a good TV program. Yes, it's like watching a good movie or series or series on TV, and it's great. And I want to continue with writing my English novel, Red Vampire Girl Diary. I want to continue with my podcast, and I want to continue to try. And I want to try my Ramble episode where I can practice my speaking skills without preparation. I want to always look into myself, not into myself. No, I don't want to open myself. No. I want to look into my webcam. I mean, yes, I want to communicate with you face to face, and I try to do it. And thanks to my new headphones, I can monitor my podcast. And now the sound is great. And what yes, I thanks to my new Quadpod, I can use my Quadpod with AI tracking of my face for doing mobile episodes where I put my new AI tracking Quadpod that you can move with my hands. I can put it in the front of me. I can put my phone on into the phone holder and start live stream from my phone, and I can do quick mobile live streams without any professional stuff, and that's great. But I'm a little sad that I don't have any followers, I don't have anything. Yes, I know I'm the beginner, and yes, I know I like to do my podcast, it's my hobby. But no one knows about my podcast, no one knows about my novel, Virat the Vampire Girl Diary, no one knows about me. Because the main goal of this podcast is doing my podcast, doing my novel, Virat the Vampire Girl Diary. It's about learning English. It's about sharing my new slogan that learning English is for everyone. Because really, I want to help the whole world thanks to the discovery that learning English can change your life. And I think it's true because thanks to learning English, you can open a lot of doors in your life. You can meet new people. You can have better paid job. You can do your own English podcast, novel. You can live without language barriers. You can enjoy a big world of English content, and you don't need to watch any television, and that's great. Okay, I've been streaming for 48 minutes. Oh, I have to. Yes, now I can it go to me. Yes, it can. Wow, but it looks terrible. No, it was red. I can move in this way, and yes, because I want to show you how my Quadpod with activated AI tracking works, and I can move, and it can go with me, and that's great. And what else? I don't know what else. I've been streaming for 50 minutes, and I want to stream for 10 minutes. I think that I told you about my stand-up comedy routine with my with the gain of my microphone. I explained you the mystery of of my new AI Quadpod, and what else? Okay, I've tried. This is the Christmas. You can write me about your Christmas. You can write comment. Yes, I can explain you uh, that thanks to my Peter's English podcast, I want to create my own community of fans. I mean, learners of English who like learning English. They like watching movies or series in English. They like listening to their own English podcasts and audiobooks. They doing their own English podcast and they write their own English novel like me because I want to connect with the same kind of people who are like me. We can connect community of people. Uh, Thanks to it, we can practice our speaking skill, have fun, and do live streams together and for our podcasts and share that learning English is for everyone. And I'm sure it can be a big fun, but I don't have any listeners, anyone like that, any followers. No one knows my novel, and that's sad because I think that my wait a minute, can you hear the sound of my water pump? No, you cannot. Perfect. But who cares? It's not something terrible. I have to always uh, do it and repair it. But who cares? I don't care. And I want to stream for 1 hour. And can I don't know, but I can show you my in the end of the episode. I can show you my yes, I can tell you that we have in our house two Christmas trees. Now I'm sitting in the living room of my ground floor. In the living room where is my auntie's Christmas tree, and in the living room of our first floor is our second Christmas tree. And this first Christmas tree that is in this room where I'm sitting right now, I created it by myself, and the second one I created thanks to help um, of my dad and myself. Who else? And I don't know if I can show you these things. Yes, I can because my Quadpod has rotation 30 rotation. Thanks to it, I can go and it can follow me, but then you cannot listen. Yes, you cannot listen to me. Yes, but I can do another kind of episode where I use my phone and you can see the Christmas trees, and that's great. I don't need to move. Why? Okay, I'm going a little closer. It's too strong. Yes. Now too strong. Too strong. Okay. But for the next storytelling episodes, I mean, for my next New Year's Eve fairy tale, I need to change the volume filter in my OBS studio for my microphone because now it's too strong. And okay, I don't need to sit here. I can sit here or here or here. I think it's falling. The fall house is falling. No, it's not. I like to show you how it works. And it's great that it works so great. Yes, I mean my Quadpod, because I can move and it looks great. Or I can then sit here, but this time I'm too close. Or I can sit here and it can follow me. You can see my room, but I don't only like to show you what I bought. Yes, and it can move here, and here are my. Yes, everything is falling. It's kind of my stand-up routine. Yeah, I know. And Peter, don't destroy the cables. Don't destroy the cables of your headphones. It's too. Wait a minute. It's too dangerous. It's too important. Okay. I try everything because I don't want to stop talking. And okay, now you can see me, and I'm now closer. And oh, the last 5 minutes of this episode, and the next episode can be storytelling. And I hope that thanks to this podcast, I can improve my speaking skills in English, and I improve my speaking skills in English. And as you can see, that learning English can be funny thanks to creating your own English podcast, thanks to writing, streaming, and recording your own English novel. It works. For me, it works. And for you can work too. Oh, this is funny. This is. Yes, I can see where is the problem. And I don't care. It's not yes, it's the yes, I'm doing it on purpose. No, I don't doing it on purpose. And wait a minute. I can turn it off. But I don't want to stand up because you cannot see me. Yes, you can see me, but you cannot listen to me. Okay, I'm going here again, and the last 4 minutes, the last 4 minutes, and I can show you in the my slogan. Can you see it? Видишь. Can you see it? Yes, it's in the opposite side. This picture was AI generated thanks to help of AI chatbot, Microsoft Copilot, and but the slogan is mine. Okay, you can follow me. Can you? Okay, perfect. The last 3 minutes of this podcast, simply people follow me everywhere. Yes, this is the stand-up comedy routine, like perfect. Everything is falling down. Yes, but it's very good idea because I can talk about it, about every kind of rubbish. Who cares that it's falling? It cannot be different. But I wanted but I wanted to be I comforted. I wanted to have my comfort and don't be shy and sit like a bad schoolboy in the school. Everything is falling. I don't care. I don't care. I have enough of this shit. Yeah, I have enough of this shit. I don't care. Who cares? The last 2 episodes of this live stream, and I can wait a minute. I want to. Oh, and I can try stuff. Can you, no, you cannot see me. You cannot see me. Wait a minute. Now you can see me. No, still cannot. Now you can? Yes. No, you cannot. I can see it. Wait a minute. Now you can see me clearly, in a clearly way. Wait a minute. Can you see me? Yes. But I can. But wait a minute. It has to work. Is it? You can put it here. Or here. Yes. But yes, I can. I can show you. Wait a minute. The last moment. Now you cannot see anything. Perfect. And I can show you the Christmas tree. And here is, I think. But I don't know if you can see it. Wait a minute. Now you can see the Christmas tree. This is the Christmas tree. We found lights. And okay. And I'm going back to me. And okay, cannot see me. When I go sit back, and I wanted to put it on the ground, I mean the Quadpod. Now let's go back to sit down, and I think that's it. I've been streaming and recording for 1 hour, and wait a minute, I want to now. Okay, everything looks better. Let's turn on the AI tracking monitor system, and that's it. You can put it close to me, really close. And that's it, people. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your listening. I didn't stop talking. I was talking for. I talked for. I have talked for 1 hour, and I'm proud of myself that I can talk about every kind of nonsense, because it's very important for my appearance. It's very important for my life and for my personal and for my work life, because you need to talk everywhere, and in English you need to talk in English. And how to do it? Simply talk. And yes, I haven't told you that if you want to speak English fluently, you need to speak in English. You have to practice it and don't care about anyone. And no one can judge you, because it's your dream. It's your dream. Living in English can change your life, and you have to think in English. You have to think in English about every kind of nonsense. Don't think in your language. If you don't think in your first language, think in English, and then create your own English podcast, write your own English novel, and practice your speaking skills thanks to your English podcast. And you can read, but you can listen and read in the same time thanks to audiobooks, and use AI chatbots. And don't believe people that AI was created by destroying or killing people. No, don't believe this shit, because it's shit. Because AI was created for helping people, and thanks to AI, I created this podcast. And if you think that AI can steal your information, don't use internet. Why? Because everyone on the internet can steal information from you right now. And if you want to be safe, don't use the internet. AI was created for helping people, not for our destroying. Believe me, and use it. It can really help you. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Listen to episode 6, chapter 16 of season 2 of my novel Vera the Vampire Girl Diary. It's called Vera's Christmas Diary. You can read it on Wattpad. You can watch it on YouTube. Yes, with very strong voice. I mean my voice, because I use very strong gain. But you can listen to it. It's not so bad. Please listen to it. And please follow me, subscribe me, give me likes on YouTube and on my Spotify for creators. And you can comment. And that's it. Thank you for watching. And I have to tell you bye bye. Okay, I can end this episode. Bye bye.